Guys, this is the evolution of Gingy. So let's hop right into it. So first off, Gingy was in the battle bus. He jumped out with his little son. And then this person walked up to him. It doesn't show the person in this, but the person walks up to him. He lands. This man's Gingy lands. This person walks up to him, and then the person walks up to him, and he's dancing, and then the person walks up to him, and he's like, "Cool your beans, dude." And then Gingy got all mad, and his son got all mad. So he was like, and then he gets a gun. He goes up to the person and goes like, boop, boop, boop. And then after that, when he killed the guy, he's walking around, and then he sees smoke. He's like, "Ooh, what's that?" And then when he sees that smoke, he's like, "What's behind me?" Why is there somebody behind me? And then they walk up to him. It's the guy's brother, and the guy's brother is like, "Cool your beans, dude." And then when that guy says that, he's like, "You already know. You already know." And then after that, he places a trap. And then he finds a pump shotgun. So he walks around to a farm. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get some corn." And then he opens a chest. And then he gets a double barrel shotgun. And then he's all surprised. He's like, "Oh my God, I never seen one of these in my life." And then when he does that, he just glides there. He jumps. He's just like, "I'm so happy." And then his son is all like, "Ooh yeah, corn, corn. I love that corn." And then he's looking around like, "Where the corn at though?" And then Gingy's all like, "Frank, I do not know where the corn at, so just cool your beans, dude." And then he keeps opening chests. There's nothing good. And then Frank is all like, "I see the corn, Papa." And he's like, "Ha. Give me the corn, dude." And then he goes, finds a chest, and he's like, "Oh yeah, risk the goal. Yeah." And then he's all like, "Look at this weapon I found, Frankie." He's like, and then Frankie is just like, "I don't care about your dumb weapon. Doesn't matter." And then when he says that, Gingy's like, "Don't you dare talk to your daddy like that. I will give you a spank." And then there's this guy down there, and he's like, "Oh my God, for what, dude? Don't you dare listen to our conversation." And he's like, "Ow." And he's like, "I'm scared he's gonna attack me now." And then he's gonna go over here, and then he's gonna be like, pulling out with his glider. And he was like, "Oh, I don't know how to drive a plane, but I'll learn today." And then he's all like, "Frankie, Daddy's gonna teach you how to drive." And he's like, "Oh my god, I'm not ready for that. Cool your beans, dude. And then he goes here and then he crashes and he's like, oh! And then he gets out and then Frankie's like, Daddy, you said you were good at driving. And he's like, no. And then this dude's like, but I do know how to dance. And then everything's like, oh, there's a bad man here. Go this way. And then we go, and then we talk, and then we go like, explosion, and then we take, and then he takes the L. Okay, and then we go over here, and then Frankie's all like, cool your beans, you don't even know how to drive, dude. And then he's like, don't you dare use that tone with me. I'm like, and then he's like, Frankie's like, I don't care, dude. And he's like, you are grounded for 5 months. And then there's a Christmas tree, and he was like, can I open my presents, dude? And then he's like, no, dude, you're grounded for talking to me like that. And then he's all like, Daddy. And then Daddy's like, and then Gingy's like, and then it's like this, and then it's like, and then this dude finds a truck. He's like, Daddy, don't you dare rob this man's truck. And then I'm like, so? And then the kid's like, cool your, wait, no, Frankie's like, cool your beans, dude. Don't you dare steal that guy's truck, dude. And then he starts being like, Frankie, we're in a match, so we're gonna have to kill everyone. And then this fish walks up to him and he's like, and he finds a car and he's like, I get to get this car for free. And he's like, Daddy, I think you have to pay for that. And then Gingy's all like, you don't tell me what to do, I'm your father, man. And then Frankie's all like, oh my god, jeez. Leave chat party. Okay, and then Gingy's like, shut up. And that was the evolution of Gingy. See you in the next one.